Hi, this is Dianne Keough. Today I'm going to show you a little technique that's really simple and can add some very nice interest to your cards. And it's paper tearing. Pretty simple. We've done that since we were kids. What you want to do is take some cardstock and you're going to take the piece of paper and pull it toward yourself, holding it as you go along. And then you can move it this way to get more or less of the fiber. There are some cardstocks that are sold that have a white inside. I don't happen to have any of those. So you get this nice border. I used it on this card sort of to add a little grounding for the octopus so that it looks like an uneven bottom of the sea. On this card I used some designer paper, which is white on the core. So you would do the same thing. You're just going to tear it and pull it towards yourself, and you can see that white there. It's only going to show really on one side. The other side, you just take the other piece of paper. So you can use cardstock, you can use any kind of designer or patterned paper. Now I just did it by hand. Sometimes you want a little bit of a different effect. You can use a ruler. Decide where you want it, and I just like to fold it just a little bit first and then just pull along this way. And you're going to get an even line, but it's got a lot of texture. If that's not enough texture for you, just take the ends of your scissors and go like so. That'll give you even more. I see it even made a little cut there, kind of like that. So it does give much more interest to your projects. You could do this in a scrapbook with a really long page. The other way to cut is also, you can do a straight line, or you can do whatever size or angle you want, and that is to take an aqua painter or some water and get it nice and wet and then fold. Let's do the other side as well. Fold again, and then you're just going to tear. And again, you see you've got a nice jaggy, not so even edge, and that can give you whatever effect you're looking for. Another thing that you can do is to take some ink and a sponge. Let's take this piece and add a little color. I'm using just one that's about the same color, but you can see that it makes a huge difference. If I were to take a white paper and use a black or navy or whatever, you can see that makes quite the difference there. Could even use a little more, depending on what effect I'm looking for. So there you have it. You can tear cardstock, you can tear printed designer paper, you can do it just with your hands. You're going to get something like this. You can do it with a ruler, or you can use an aqua painter or some way to make it wet along that edge. Whatever you do, you're going to come up with a really nice, unusual, unique finish to the edge of your paper that will give your cards and your projects, scrapbook pages, whatever, an interesting effect. So I hope this was helpful for you. I'm going to attach some samples so that you'll see different ways that it can be used. Thanks very much.